Once again, you already know what it is, and you already know where you have reached the number one collaborative professional wrestling podcast anywhere on God's green earth. The man to my immediate left, your right, is the one and only Conrad Cushman. The man to your immediate left is the one and only, that's me, Sean Hubbard. He's EPW. I'm HWW, and collectively we are Clash of the By God podcast, man. We are fired up. So much stuff in the world of professional wrestling going on this week. A lot of news, like real life news that we have to tackle on this show. Why do we have to tackle it? Because that's what we do, man. What do you think this is? We don't play games. When stuff pops off, we're ready to rock and roll, man. So with that being said, there's nothing else to say except this, man. We're here. You're here. Conrad's here. I'm here. Conrad, drop that thing.
Folks, welcome to another pleasant edition of Clash of the Podcast. When Sean was talking about news drops, I wasn't joking today. I put out a post, a tweet, a something or another talking about what we were doing. And I promise you, this lineup has changed 6-7 times today.
That's
6-7 times.
Crazy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we have all the breaking news covered, everything else. Some news broke when I went to the pool for my workout today, and news broke while I was at the pool, I saw. So we got to talk about the change to one of the Raw matches tonight. It doesn't end, my brother.
It's a lot going on.
Let's get to these shout-outs, man, then we're going to get right into this.
Quills in the building. Quilly, we appreciate you, man. He says, what's up, Conrad, Sean, and chat? Your boy, Sir Quills, is back again to enjoy two of my favorite bros, CJ and Hub, for episode 154, the best wrestling podcast out today. Clash of the By God podcast. Hashtag EPW. Hashtag HWW. Quilly, we appreciate you. He goes on to say this episode should be quite interesting based on the topics that we will be discussed today. Let's get into it, bruv. Do I have some opinions? Oh boy, I'm sure you do.
And we're looking forward to hearing those. And we got Clown in the house, as Sean calls him.
Cleasy, 1-3-zy, 4-tweezy.
This afternoon, everyone. I'm seeing some people on X up in arms at the Kross contract news, even going as far as to say it could be the final straw that gets them not to watch WWE. Yet they had no problem with WWE bringing back Brock, even to go as far as to say they were okay with that. Yet Kross is the final straw. I've been hearing a lot of final straws lately as well. In my
hypocrisy.
That mic is fixed, y'all. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble this week.
The only Vinny we like. Yo, I want to give a big shout out to Vinny, man. I'm sitting in church, and I look at my feed during intermission, and I see that my boy Vinny got baptized, man. He talks about it right here. He says, happy Monday. Had a big weekend. My girl got her white coat ceremony for med school, and I got baptized. God bless. That is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to your girl. Congratulations to you, man. I'm not going to preach to you, bro, but y'all know how I feel about this, man. I am so ecstatic for you, man.
Congratulations, man. That's all I can say, man. Congrats. Happy, keep making those good moves, man. Make your next move your best move.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I cut you off there if you wanted to add.
No, we're good. We're good. I'm about to start rejoicing right here on the show, man, but I got to, I reel it in because stuff like that gets me excited. That's fantastic.
Our good friend Joel with the $2 super chat would love to hear about the UFC Paramount deal. Joel, you're in luck, my friend, because I do have that on the docket in the early goings of this show. So thank you. Matt Lopez says, oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you do your.
M. Leezy Fo Sheezy. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's kick the week off right with the two aces of our pro wrestling community. M. Leezy for Sheezy. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, UFC getting paid $7.7 billion, of course. Why stick to the pay-per-view model anymore? If it's there, If it's there.
I've still got some questions about that. I mean, because if it's what I think it is, it's actually good news for the fans, unless I mistakenly read something. I must have mistakenly read something. Just by the look in your face, I must have mistakenly read something.
No. We'll talk about it. Like I said,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to get into in this and a lot to appreciate, I guess you could say, maybe. McKinney's here. He said, I'm here to talk wrestle with the Fire live chat. My two favorite homies in the wrestling biz clash of the podcast. And to let y'all know, life is a one-time offer. Don't waste it.
Ooh, I like that. McKinney, always. XG Dub in the building. My dog. What up, dog? I'm at work right now, but need y'all to get me through the end of this shit. We will do the best we can, XG Dub. Appreciate you. Doug is in the building. He says, another Monday, another clash. The Kross situation is a spell it out with me now. WROK. Sean Conrad, teach me.
Not the Macarena.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Guy Will Gamble in the house. He said, "Yerp." What's good, Guy Will Gamble? Also coming in and taking the champ portion of this thing here. So he is probably the champion of the chat right now. Appreciate you, Guy Will Gamble. McKinney also says, here's the chance for the fans' voices to be heard. Don't buy the ESPN package. Get a VPN and keep Netflix. Whoa. Hurt TKO and WWE pockets. Watch the change happen. But you're still – listen. Oh, go ahead.
We here at Clash of the Podcast do not in any way, shape, or form condone the idea of using VPN for any other reason but the upliftment of international purchases on a legal basis. However, that being said, McKinney, we appreciate your candor.
And also that we are open for business if they do want to advertise with us. Just putting it out there again. Yes, just letting 100%. It be known. We will take any advertising money and put that up. Also, though, you're not hurting their pockets because guess what? WWE got paid already. The money's there. It's locked. It's the other people that you're like, I mean, maybe you could tell them to lower it, but we'll see. Zach, happy National Raspberry Day? Is that right?
Shout out to Zach, but I have no idea what he's talking about.
Listen, I don't know. If it's a popsicle, I'm in, though. That's all I'm going to say. It's hot out here, man. It's like 90-something degrees. Play, man. Yo, I'm not going to let people stop me from eating my foods.
Hot dogs,
sausages.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Conrad. Yo,
Beach.
Conrad, look at my neck. My neck is, I lost weight, bro.
Clean, too. Beach says done. Jocelyn,
the hardest working men in wrestling, giving us another week in review in the world we watch of wrestling. We appreciate you, Joss. Joss is a regular on EPW. She's a regular on HWW. We appreciate you.
Right? I just saw a guy will gamble. Right? Shout out to Raspberry. It just made me laugh. Let's go. Yes, that Nightbot came through. Pro Wrestler Shoots in the house. What's good, Jesse? How are you?
Yes. What up, Doe?
We were having some good back and forth talk about these contract situations and stuff again. My bad if I cut it off in the midst of us talking, but you're here now. We're going to talk about it some more. T-Ferg said, what's good, gentlemen? Haven't heard anything news related the past few days. I'll stay tuned in today. You should always keep it locked with us. Always.
Real quick, though, I got to say, I think something just dawned on me. BJ was doing, like, I don't know if he was doing dun, 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 or he might have been doing dun, 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 dun.
You're correct again. BJ was right. It's Sports Center.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I was like, okay, I could be wrong, but okay. So I thought it was dun, 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 dun.
We're gonna find out that's where they stole it from, probably too.
Oh my.
Jacuzzi, chair massage, sauna. Yo, word. I could use some of that too. Some more. Man, it's bad news for the fighters. I'll get into that. The Macarena. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Macarena.
You know how many foods are shaped like the good kind?
Oh, man.
Hey. Thank you, Quills. Thank you. Another day. WWE tries to undermine AEW with the counter program. I got that too. Yo, my guy Ed, man, from our local. Appreciate you, Ed, man. Thank you for popping in here, man. Pop in, man. Make sure you guys show Ed some love as well over there on our local establishment. Definitely some good folks over there. So got to show them some love as well. Jesse, let people know if you're going live tomorrow, man. I put your link in that chat. You can say it in there. Where's
Jesse,
James?
Jesse.
Tell James to get on this job.
100.
All right, man. Let's get
on James.
Let's get right into this, Sean.
Yeah.
ESPN and WWE inked a big time deal. I don't even have the numbers in front of me anymore. Oh, yes, I do. It's right here for mad money, we'll just say. Mad money. I don't know how much they get the first year and it's spread throughout, but wrestling on ESPN is probably going to be a good thing. Now, we were on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. If you missed it, I told you to be subscribed. You're going to miss out on stuff like this when Sean and me decide, let's just go live. Let's do it. Forget it. Some news, bro. We're going to go live on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. I don't want to hear any crying in the chat. I missed it, any of that. Go over there, check out the replay. Make sure you're subscribed, man. Helps us out a lot. But what do you think of the deal overall now? You've had a few days to sit on it, think about it. There's still some confusing terms about this. I think it was explained horribly. You need charts. You need to keep it simple for people. But how are you feeling about it?
I feel a slight bit better because I think that for people who have ESPN subscriptions with their regular TV packages, there's a small chance you can get away with it. There's a small chance, you're going to be taken care of. But the thing about it is, WWE is not really just the only entity that's working with ESPN this fall. Well, going into next year, but this fall, a lot of things are changing. So for those of you who want everything, who watch college football, regular football, different kinds of opportunities going to be coming up for different sporting events, I think you're good from a wrestling standpoint. If you have Verizon Bios, if you have Cablevision, if you have Hulu TV, if you have YouTube TV, a couple of places, I think you're going to be okay. But don't make the mistake. Am I getting any reverb right now?
You're getting like wind in the background, but I think it's just a gust. But I appreciate it for you because I'm hot over here. So go ahead.
If you have a chance to take a look at your current subscription, if you have one of those carriers, I think you're going to be good. But don't make the mistake of thinking you're good across the board. ESPN Limited is going to have a gamut of things that you're going to have to purchase with ESPN Unlimited in order to access them. But if you're talking strictly about WWE pay-per-views, I said pay-per-views, I think you're good. I think, depending on what subscription you have.
Yeah, I think you nailed it right on the head with all of the traditional things. So if you have Hulu Live, you should be able to log in. Now, here's the thing I heard. YouTube TV is not locked in yet, Sean.
Oh, YouTube TV is still up in the air. Wow.
Correct, but they put that little thing out saying that it would be fine.
Wow.
They did come out and say, I believe we'll have an agreement by that time, so maybe they're close, but they said we should have an agreement. All the leverage for this business deal, you're getting business Conrad a lot today, is in their favor, Sean. What are you going to do? Call your local network provider and complain? They don't care anymore. These days are over. It's not, if you want the ECW in your area, call your local cable and tell them that Paul Heyman said like that. It's not like that anymore. It doesn't work like that. Cable is becoming a thing of the past. It's moving slowly. It's not there yet. And we could get into all of the issues and reasons why. I think one of the things they need to focus on are commercial breaks. Sean, do you watch anything on an app that's wrestling related or sports related?
Absolutely.
How are the commercials compared to when you watched on cable?
It's less, but it's still. I mean, are you saying are there still there's still commercials on the streaming services?
Yes, but I think it's less. I don't think you get as many. And there's times where you just sit there, like I watch AEW on HBO Max. I see a blank screen. and I hear that noise. I can hear it in my sleep. Whoa, please wait for programming to begin. That is lost revenue. That is ad time that could be there. M&M's, peanuts, Mars. I don't care. Sell something during that time, but they're not ready.
Condoms.
Trojan man, whatever you want. I don't care. Put something on there. It could be a car for all I know, but that's lost revenue to them. It's just sitting there. It's dead air time. So just food for thought. I know someone had brought up ESPN Plus. I think it was Guy Will Gamble in the chat. This is still going to be the Plus plan. It's going to be $11.99 per month. You could get that if you want. I don't know what you're going to get with it, but they're trying to push people towards that unlimited plan.
I'm going to tell you what you're going to get with it. Look, here's the deal, bro. Conrad Cushman, chat. ESPN Plus. I currently have ESPN Plus. I'm going to let my subscription, my yearly subscription, lapse on September 12th. It's going to be gone. ESPN Plus, all the 30 for 30 documentaries, having an opportunity to watch UFC fight nights, things like that, you will have that. But for true sports junkies like me, I'm going to have a major decision to make, because ESPN Unlimited, and this is going to come full circle back to wrestling in 1 second, ESPN Unlimited is going to give you access to all their sporting channels. ESPN Plus does not. However, here's the thing, Conrad, as you correctly mentioned, for select cable providers, you don't need ESPN Plus or ESPN Unlimited to get WWE pay-per-views. It's just a matter of if your pay-per-view subscriber, your cable subscriber, is under that umbrella. You have to do your homework in that regard.
Yeah, 100%. So don't go out and pay until you know I have no other option. McKinney, I see you in here, man. Delayed Grats, welcome in, my friend.
What up, Delayed Grats? We appreciate you. Queen, always a pleasure. Tiff, soon. I'm thinking about September. Me and you, let's do it.
Always good to hear from Tiff, man. If you like the indies, make sure you go show her some love. Really, really good person if you're trying to get caught up on it as well.
We're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yes, I am that old. I am in my late 30s, and I was a baby when that song came out. Tiffany, do your homework, guys. The hottest one-hit wonder in all of teeny bopper music in the 80s.
Delayed Grats at ESPN Plus is a waste. You need I had it. It doesn't have anything worth watching. You need more than that.
Well, ESPN Unlimited is going to give you more than that, but the question is, do you want to pay $300 a year?
That's a fact. Jesse and McKinney seem to be on the same vibes. I have ESPN Plus in my Disney bundle. Yeah, that's how I got it too, via Hulu. They just bundled like 3 of those things together.
I want to give Jesse a shout out, Conrad. We can't repeat what he just said because, again, we don't condone whatever. But for those of you in the chat who see what our good friend Jesse had to say, that would only apply. See, that doesn't apply to me. And I love the idea, right? But that doesn't apply to me. You know why? Because I want the library. The library means something to me. That's the problem I'm having.
Oh, and we're going to get into that because that's the part I actually wanted to get into with Sean.
Right.
But I want to get into the next part, I guess, the positives and negatives. Let's look at the positives real quick, Sean. What's something that you like about this going to ESPN for you?
I don't like any of it except the fact that I found out if I have Verizon Fios that I don't have to pay for pay-per-views. It's a complete money grab. I was disgusted. I know, Jesse. It's a shame. I am disgusted with the move. It's nothing but a money grab. For those people who are not fortunate enough, and by the way, I'm one of the lucky ones. It just happens to have a cable subscriber where I can just, authenticate and then get the pay-per-views. Because for people who are not as fortunate as I am, and from my understanding, not as fortunate as Conrad is, WWE, for people like me, everybody's not like me, but for people like me, let's say you're like Sean Hubbard. Sean Hubbard wants to watch all the pay-per-views. Sean Hubbard wants to watch Monday Night Raw, and Sean Hubbard wants the library. You know what that's going to require? 3 different subscriptions.
Still not done yet. We're gonna get into that too, because where's NXT going? We don't know where NXT is gonna be. There's that's not included in all that. When you look at that ESPN deal, it's only 10 shows. It did not say you're getting every show that happens throughout the year. 10 shows.
Whoa. You're educating me right now. Say that again. What?
10 shows. That's it on ESPN. Now, there's still Saturday night's main events. There's still NXT that's open. There's still the library that's open. And these are things that we have to look at, man. You just got to figure it out for it. I'm just trying to read what everyone's saying here. If people have questions, I'll try to answer. Remember, this is all within the U.S., not outside the U.S. yet. 100%. Yeah, everything you watch on Netflix and everything else in international is still going to be there for you. I hope Peacock gets the library and let WWE Vault upload all the obscure videos.
McKinney, I feel what you're saying, big bro, but that's not what is conducive to people saving money. I understand exactly what McKinney's saying. He's probably talking about the way the website flow, the streaming service flows. It's all good, but again, if you're somebody that wants the PLEs, that wants the library and wants to watch live Monday Night Raws, this is a nightmare. And freaking Jesse is giving me like reason to have like a brain aneurysm because he's saying that it's only select. I hope I read that right. That Verizon Fios is part of the deal. I hope.
Yeah, Verizon's good. Hulu's good. YouTube TV was one of the main ones I saw that they were like, not sure. So, yeah.
This is rough. Anybody who doesn't fall under that umbrella, like myself, Conrad, and some of you guys are going to be. Let's do the math right quick. Can we take 5 seconds to do some math?
Pull out the calculator, son. Pull it out.
There we go. I'm gonna pull it out right now. Pause. That's what she said. Calculator. There we go. Forgive me if my numbers are low. I really don't know what I pay for Netflix. I'm actually embarrassed to say that, but I'm going to say $16.99.
Sure.
Plus $29.99 plus $16.99 again. $63.97. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
$63, $64 essentially. $64. I don't know.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of pauses tonight. Play. YouTube TV, Sling, Xfinity, and more will not have the WWE stuff at the beginning. Yeah, I still think they're trying to work on deals, Jesse. So they released something saying that they were confident that the deals were going to happen. And I just want to tell you, so Nick Khan spoke to Pups John Oran about the deal and said, while the amount of shows could always grow, the current deal is for 10 annual PLEs held over 12 nights, as WrestleMania and SummerSlam will remain 2 nights each. So 10 PLEs, and then the 2 nights are in that.
Big shout out to Jesse Pro Wrestling Shoot Again. I see you, bro, and that's probably the route I'm going to take. And shout out to Joel too. But see, what Joel says kind of bothers me a little bit because we need to stop assuming that people have cable. Everybody doesn't have more people than not. More people than not don't have cable, bro. Like a lot of people don't have cable.
Cable's still very popular though. Like this whole trend, we're in the transition. Right?
All right, go ahead.
I'd say we're in the middle. Like it's starting to get to. We're going to talk about the UFC deal, and it's going to be like you see what's about to happen.
But I'm just saying, like the assumption that if you have cable, you're good. Well, everybody doesn't have cable. There's people. There are people that are devastated by this announcement. Absolutely devastated.
Big facts. And I see them. They're mad online. What's good, Cactus? Appreciate you.
Cactus.
And D Rich, welcome, man. I see you, man. Appreciate you. What are we watching? Reruns of Friends? Hey, it happens, man. So I want to go back to the positives and negatives of this deal. Then we're going to get into more stuff about it. Another positive for the WWE side of things. Who wants a deal with the NFL that just signed with ESPN? This guy. He owns the XFL. He also is part with WWE. Do you not think The Rock is trying to not make the XFL the farm league for the NFL? That's all he wants. That's the money. That's how you get the bread. We're your farm league. Anybody, oh, you don't know about that Kurt Warner guy from the grocery store? We'll take him. Yeah, he'll be fantastic for the Rams. Yeah, we'll get more teams and expand upon this. Oh, you're going to help fund us? Great. That's what they want. That's the end goal here for some of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, there are negatives to this, Sean. Forgive me for bringing this up. Was this man not, I'm talking about, I want to call you Credit Boy 1 because you always put your name up at the end for the credits. Credit Boy 1, was he not in some misconduct at ESPN?
Sure was.
So he's going to be back working with these same people? Like, hey, we got a show to run here, right? Awkward. And if you know my background, you know why I think that way about this. So I'm just letting you know. I'll turn myself up. Tell me if that's better. If you can hear me better that way. Are you hearing me good, Sean?
I can hear you perfectly fine, bro.
Okay. I turned myself up. So if I'm too loud now, someone tell me in the chat.
Thank you, McKinney. McKinney knows what I'm talking about. Everybody don't got cable.
No, I think a lot of people cut the cord within the last 3 to 5 years. I've seen a lot of people say like that's when they did it.
I will say this: people like Verizon and
get that scumbag off my screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, people like whatchamacallit, Verizon and Optimum are probably happy about this deal because now people are going to maybe think about going back to cable.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if it becomes less, why wouldn't you go back if you could keep all the money for it? Sounds like cable's still pretty expensive in some places too, though. You know what I mean? Like if you're getting the full deal to have everything. Yeah, I just turned my mic up. So hopefully that's better for you, Joel. Going into this, let's talk about the deal from today, Sean. I don't know how you felt when you saw this, but Paramount going to the UFC, man. Or excuse me, UFC going to Paramount. I said that in reverse.
I mean, I felt bad about it at first because or felt good about it, I should say, at first because I think I misunderstood it. I was. You can just tell me right now, I was wrong when I thought that the pay-per-views would be included, right? I was dead wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay, so I did. I thought I was like, did I read that correctly? So
yeah.
I don't mean fight nights. Fight nights are not. I'm not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like UFC 350, like the pay-per-views. They're going to be included in Paramount.
That's how I read it.
Well, if that's the case, let's put our hands together.
Yeah, it's weird that they got a different deal though. Than you know what I mean. Than how they did everything. UFC numbered events are included.
Well, you know what? For people like me who cover combat sports and love combat sports across the board, I thought I made a mistake. I was like, yo, I'm bugging. Like, I didn't read that right. But if that's the case, well, first of all, let me slow down because one thing I did, I must have misread the whole article. How much?
For them, $7.7 billion. I can't.
No, I'm talking about how much for us.
The price point is it? Someone tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. $13.99, $12.99. Now, can we tell the truth about something?
Dana White. What?
Nah, he ain't getting too much credit now.
Okay.
Because I that fighter pay better be going up. I saw how much money you got. Is fighter pay going up or nah?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie though. $13.99 and pay-per-views included is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it sounds good, but like I said, are you gonna pay people?
I need you to bring me down because I'm kind of feeling good right now. Maybe I'm missing something.
No, listen. This is why Jesse is saying he can get behind this type of deal for a company. Even if Paramount goes $20 or $30, still 10 times better than hundreds of dollars for pay-per-views. I hear you.
The thing about this, and Jesse, people might think Jesse is exaggerating, and then Conrad, I want you to go deep dive into this. That's also what she said.
Play.
No, you don't have to pause that. That's what she said.
No, big play though. I'm playing.
Okay, we'll play it. Yeah, okay. That being said, Jesse's right. For anybody who doesn't pick up on what Jesse's saying, oh wow, swinging for the fences, all right. UFC pay-per-views are only $79.99. It's not that bad. It's not $100. You have to buy Plus and then buy the pay-per-views. That brings it up to like 90 or 100. So in my mind, Conrad Cushman, and I'm gonna give the floor to you. You're gonna have to tell me something real bad right now to make me not feel like UFC has done the fans a major service. Tell me what I'm missing, Conrad Cushman.
I want to tell the truth about something first. Is that fair?
Sure.
Paramount was in trouble. Bad trouble. As you can see, they just announced their merger with Skydance. To this day, like I've looked it up once before, I don't know what Skydance was. It was an app of some sort. I think it showed either horror films or something like that, some movie type of app. Mm-hmm. And they have just merged now with Paramount. You're going to see more of these mergers happening because there's too much money on the line with all this, and people can't afford this stuff anymore. Even the corporations can't afford it anymore. So now they're all merging together for these things. Paramount was in trouble. I mean, if you want to watch Nickelodeon, it's there. If you want to watch like, CBS for your football games, that's how I watch the Bills. It's there. Great. It's there for you. But, brother, it was rough. I'll tell you that to try to get on there. But this is a good deal if you like UFC and MMA. Like, if you're an MMA fan, this is it for you.
But for those of us who like MMA and professional wrestling, oh, my.
Yeah. Man, Joe, I'm sorry, man. That's a lot of money for those bundles, bro. But if you love UFC, it's not a problem.
Joe said it's 85. It's 85. Like, you got 85 to spend on. Man, listen. Big ups to UFC. $13.99 plus the pay-per-views is not bad. They made a big improvement.
So Joel has a good question. Is this a loss leader for Paramount Plus, or is this their anchor to get new subscribers? I think it's the anchor to bring in that audience because UFC fans, if any of you are in the chat, did you have Paramount before this? You're going to go get it afterwards. I think they're very loyal like wrestling fans. I really believe that. So I don't know if you feel the same way. Do you have a perception of the UFC audience, Sean?
I think UFC fans, or I'm not going to just say UFC fans. I think MMA fans are rabid animals, and I mean that in a very, very complimentary way. Because I am one of them. And we want it all the time. We watch every pay-per-view. But I'm not going to lie. $79.99 for a pay-per-view is a lot. So this is a win. This is a win for MMA fans all over the world.
Joe, keeping it a buck. I had it. I'll be back in January, though. They brought him back. Like I said, if you like BET, you like Nickelodeon, Paramount might be the channel for you. If you like those shows, like that's what they have on there. And like I said, football, if you like watching the CBS games, it's there for you. But now the UFC, that's another reason to get it. And Conrad Gumble here with Sean.
That's right.
And we are here to talk a little NFL.
And you know who else is here? You know who else is here?
Take over. I can't do this. I got to be there serious.
You know who else is here? Chat, you know who else is here? I'm going to tell you who's here. You ready? Deborah.
You're done. You're done. I knew that was coming.
Oh, man.
UFC fans are way more polite than WWE fans at Buffalo Wild Wings. Tripping.
So he grabbed me who's coming. That's what's up.
Yeah. Paramount Plus. Oh yeah, Dexter's on there. Yeah, Tulsa King. Now UFC. Yeah, they got some stuff on there.
I'm not gonna cap though. I'm gonna get it because of UFC and UFC alone. They got my money. I'm ready to give them $14 starting on January 1st. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're the combat sports guy.
That's right.
Brandon Thurston let us in on this, Sean. If you want to take over this from Brandon Thurston, my good friend from Buffalo.
Absolutely. It says between UFC and WWE in 2026, the two companies will have media deals across. Get this, guys. Netflix, Disney, NBCU, Nexter, a smaller deal with Fox. WBD is the only major I can think of without. So essentially they're basically taking over the entire media. So the thing though, doesn't it seem a little jumbled to you, Conrad? It doesn't. It seems like they're like, I mean, I can get why you would think it's a takeover, but like, wouldn't this TKO thing doesn't seem to be cohesive at all? You got ESPN having WWE, you got UFC over at Paramount. Now, you might say, Sean, duh, the reason why they're going to different places is because you got to spend more money. But I would think, hey, if we all go to Paramount, we could charge $30 for the Paramount subscription because you're getting UFC and WWE. I would sign up for that.
Here's what they're doing. If you are a big WWE fan, you're not going to like what I'm about to say.
Okay.
WWE is controlling a monopoly while trying not to look like a monopoly. Oh, we're helping TNA get a deal. TNA's deal is for $10 million. Did you hear the number I said before that they got? Did you? Here, it's back. $7.7 billion. $10 million's a drop in the bucket to these people. It is nothing. Nothing. Hold on. I got a call coming in. Hello? It's for you. It's nothing.
Cacao.
It's nothing. Like, I don't understand what people want from this. Like, they're getting paid. They're on Netflix. Pretend you're Tony Khan, Sean. Where are you going to go? Tell me somewhere you could go where you feel comfortable that they're not going to mess with you.
Where they're not going to CBS. No, can't do that. That's Paramount. It would have to be like a second rate, like maybe. No, give me a second to really think. I know it's going to be difficult. Give me 30 seconds to think of one.
Okay. Take your time, but just peep. Just look at all of these things that they have up here, man. Like I said, they've got a lot of stuff brewing. And people got to remember the timelines. You can't think of anywhere?
Where people are like, there's not like a relationship with somebody.
There's two that I can think of that are big time. WBD, which they already have, and Amazon.
Okay.
There ain't nothing else for you at this time and moment. I don't know how this is all going to play out. People probably think that they overpaid for WWE, and I'm talking ESPN. They overpaid for WWE. We're going to find out in the future if it was worth it. It's gambling.
They overpaid for sure if they're not getting the library. And they're not getting the library.
And WWE didn't take the highest bid. There was someone that outbid them. But here's the thing. Sean, you mentioned it. All of us. Sean, we just did our fantasy football draft. People didn't know this, but.
Yes, sir.
We go look at our phone. Seth Rollins just cashed in Money in the Bank. You can't beat that coverage. You can't beat them doing pre-shows from WrestleMania. You can't beat them having NFL players, the coverage. They love these celebrities. Tyrese Halliburton just said, I'm a WWE guy, not a wrestling guy, which I think is insane to have someone say. But these are all sports agents.
Disrespectful. He's a freaking punk.
We're not going to start this with the Knicks right now. But do you see the synergy, though? They're agents. These people are connected to the agents. Macaulay Culkin's here at Raw tonight. How many times back in the day? Dude, would you be surprised if they said that the GM were going to be celebrities again if the ratings slipped more for them?
Do you know who else is a celebrity?
Go ahead.
Deborah!
When you see Cameron and Mace hosting and the Joe Buttons podcast hosted Raw, don't be surprised one day. I don't think they'll go that far again, but you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Rob, yo. I hear you, though. I thought it was a little early for the draft, too, but we'll see. Yeah, WBD and Amazon Prime, delayed grants knew it instantly. And you could chill with that behavior at Wild Wings, Rob. When you ruined that kid's night when John Cena got eliminated from that Royal Rumble when Edge won, never forget it. Back in 2010. Is WWE's plan to slow down media growth in AEW? 100%.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, I'm saying this for the last time, and everyone who is in here, when I see you online, you better be telling people the same thing. This is no different. AEW is WCW. TNA is ECW. You're better than them. You know that. I got money for you here. Whatever dealings they're doing behind the scenes, they're like, yeah, I got people for you. And then what's going to happen, Sean? You don't have enough money to mess with them. They'll crush you at the moment they want. They're like, yeah, you're done. Bye.
Like a cockroach.
Meanwhile, you just destroyed the other thing that could have helped the business. And then they own it all. And then they're like, yep, now you can all go away. We can do what we want and lessen people's pay and everything else. I'm telling you all this. If this happens, if AEW goes away, TNA's gone, Ring of Honor technically did go, but it's with AEW now. But if all these places go away, do not come crying to me. Don't be on this podcast and say it to me. You're going to get a lecture every single time. Be like, oh, I remember we had another wrestling company. People didn't want to support it. Oh, I remember when we used to get video games from AEW. Like, that's going to happen.
I went to AEW, the TV show, but the video game was crap, bro.
No.
And I bought the game. You can't say I'm fugazi. I bought the game.
But I'm telling you what happened. Tell me this. Mm-hmm. Do you think Tony Khan would have wanted the game updated? Why didn't the publisher update the game, but they're doing interviews about how much they care about it? Why didn't you fix the stuff that was wrong inside the game? That makes zero sense. If you care about the people who are doing it, you deserve no more money. You're done. This stuff is sabotage at this point. Is it self-sabotage? Maybe. But I'm just pointing it out there.
No, you make it.
I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm over all of this. Like, one day when I hear the crying, I don't want to hear it. What is this? A home for domestic rights to WWE's library currently sits on Peacock and has not been decided yet for 2026. So the library that you love, Sean, has no decision made on it yet. Wow. Netflix is likely the home for the library, though. You mean the Netflix they haven't updated since the deal happened?
Since they got exactly.
NXT PLEs are also excluded from the ESPN deal and will be up for bidding. I don't know who's paying for those. I don't know what they're worth, but whatever. Oh, and by the way, ESPN and Fox One just announced that they're going to be working together today. Where's the wins here, people? Where's the wins? Everybody's clicking up. Everybody's clicking up.
Really a shame.
Darn shame. Shout out to Matt Lopez who sent this one over. Sean, you can read this one. Have fun with it.
Purist says, according to multiple sources with knowledge of WWE event schedule, a yet-to-be-announced PLE will take place on Saturday, September 20th in Indianapolis, Indiana. The date coincides with the AEW All-Out pay-per-view schedule for the Scotia Bank Arena in Toronto and represents the first time a WWE main roster PLE will air the same day as an AEW pay-per-view. It is not yet confirmed the start time of the WWE event. That's disgusting, bro.
I wonder what they're waiting for.
They're waiting for AEW to announce the time of their pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo, this is ridiculous. Yo, they're disgusting.
Yes. Don't get me started on this video game. Fight Forever was supposed to be an arcade game, not a sim. Just for the record. They still got the engine. Like I said, I think they need to move on and get different partners. I'll save that for another video because I could probably do a good.
You know who should have a different partner? No, I'm not doing that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. BJ, is this going to be about his baseball opinions, hip-hop opinions, or wrestling opinions? Spin the wheel and see where it goes. MLW is killing it. They're all right. They're all right. They got some good talent coming up. Same day as GCW show in LA too. Yep.
Guy will gamble at Cactus.
Hot. Wrestling media. Now WWE is doing a PLE, a true main roster PLE to combat. Yeah, yep. They don't see him as competition though. You're right, Matt. It'll never change, man. It'll never change.
You know who else will never change?
Double J. That's JEFF.
Let's move on. Okay. You're such a buzzkill, Conrad Cushman.
I was just leaving it there for you. That's what she managed.
Nah, come on, let's go.
There is talk of WrestleMania having another show this year.
Oh my God.
One taking place in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in the 2027, and they are pushing for The Rock to headline the show. Good luck with that, my friends. But that's what they want to do according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter here. And post-show post-wrestling had that other one for us. But going back to this, Are you ready, Sean? Do you think they're going to give them WrestleMania 43, or is this going to be Super WrestleMania, the greatest WrestleMania, like they gave them the greatest Royal Rumble?
I want to say something, Conrad, that might get us canceled.
Please be very careful before you say this.
WWE, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. WWE has no problem laying on its back. WWE has no problem laying on its back.
For the 3-second tan?
So it's probably going to be a WrestleMania, a Super WrestleMania or some crap like that. But yes, it's going to happen. I don't know about the Rock headlining. I mean, whatever, but it's going to happen. They're going to do it. They're going to do it, and it's going to be ridiculous. And I mean, they're really changing the face of wrestling in a really terrible way. But WWE is laying on their has no problem laying on its back, and you know the word I want to use.
I know. Thank you for cleaning it up. Deanna,
they're laying on their backs, and that's another example of this. It's actually really disgusting. All jokes aside, all the Deborah stuff, I'm having fun, but this is disgusting. That's what WWE is just laying on its back.
Yo, shout out to Ace in the chat as well. Appreciate you. Should AEW counter Survivor Series? No. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. BJ is not happy with that either. Delay Grad says the ultimate WrestleMania, the ultimate EST. They might get more people to watch it. They say it's that. Saudi Arabia demands 2 future WrestleManias and Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor in the main event. I don't think they'll even have it that good. Thank you, Cactus, for editing that. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. They're gonna.
There's never been more of an example of WWE being what they are than putting on a second WrestleMania. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm right there with you, Sean. I can fully agree. With that being said, I guess we'll get into the hashtag We Want Kross. Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
I know I want Kross, pause, and I want Scarlett too. They're fantastic.
You're a fan?
I am.
Okay.
Unless there's something I'm missing.
No. There's different people. Some people love them. Some people are okay with them. Some people are not fans of them. I'm okay with them.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't hate him. I thought Kross had a lot of potential, but I also see some of the drawbacks lately where I'm like, he is older probably to the WWE. They're having a little bit of a youth movement, but you could definitely find something for these two to do. Give us your thoughts, Sean. I mean, I'm interested.
I mean, Karrion Kross losing at SummerSlam was ridiculous. Karrion Kross not having a more prominent position after that Justin Roberts interview, or whatever his name is, whatever his name is, the goofball looking dude.
Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts, yeah, he's a clown. But that was an opportunity for him to shine. He really did his thing. Fans are cheering for him in the arenas when he's doing interviews up in the stands. WWE should give him an opportunity to be great, and yet he loses to Sami Zayn at SummerSlam, which is completely ridiculous. If I were Karrion Kross, I'd want to leave. But also, if you do have one glimpse of a chance to be a major star in the world's biggest company, you do that too. So it's kind of being caught between a rock and a hard place. But I wish him the best, man. I think he's a fantastic wrestling talent. I think what they did to him coming out of NXT was a crime. I think Scarlett has superstar written all jokes aside. Deborah, she could be that. That's how good she is. She's fantastic. Give her a microphone, for God's sake. Give her a freaking microphone. Let her cook. Let them both cook. But that is a good idea. So you know what that means.
I had to let you get the whole phrase out. Delay Grat says it's a work. Scarlett versus Deborah Puckett. Miracle, what's good, man? Welcome in, man. Hop in the conversation, bro. Yeah, Doug said spell it out with me. Work.
Okay.
Karrion Kross posted a 1-hour super produced video and never once said I'm no longer working with WWE. He only said that his old contract expired. It's a work. Karrion Kross is needed for WWE and its fans. You know how much WWE cares about the fans, right? And facepalm.
There you go.
I'm really wondering if this is not only a break for them to come back in a few months using his killer Kross persona and come back not alone. I think WWE is PO'd that he's doing it on his own. Work. I liked him as Killer Kross in TNA. Rob said, and she can sing. Yeah, she was in a music video, wasn't she? I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, where do you stand on this, Sean? Is it a work or is it not?
It's probably a work, but at this point, I don't care. Just put the brother in a position to be successful.
Here's the thing.
It probably is a work.
The reason why I don't think it is, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was saying some rather things that I don't like this week, but whatever. Paul Heyman can say whatever he wants, I guess. But he mentioned Kross got brought up to him on Ariel Helwani's podcast, and he kind of was like, he reminds me of Stone Cold. And you don't say something like that about someone who's leaving your company. Why would you say that?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. And Delayed Grass says it's the manufactured version of the real controversy with R-Truth and Ron Killings, and we're going to talk about that too soon as well. WWE's never going to push Kross to be successful. Like, do you see the ceiling on him though with Triple H?
Oh, it's a glass ceiling because Triple H is an idiot.
Sean Ross said,
was I not supposed to say that? Okay.
You can say whatever you want on here.
Thank you.
Karrion, Kross, and Scarlett have been moved to the alumni section of the WWE website.
It's a work. It's a work. I mean, it is a work. It's not a great work, but it's a work.
And sources in WWE have been told that the departure is real, that they're gone.
We'll see. Seth Rollins had a busted up knee too, right? Like, give me a break.
Yeah. But here's the weird thing, though. If you let that departure happen, but then we have this one with Tahuti Miles, if you are a fan of Hit Row Ashante the Adonis.
Because after unforgettable years under the WWE lights, the time has come for me to close that chapter. Well, that kind of gives a false narrative. He got let go. But anyway,
his contract expired. Not
let go as in like they didn't choose to renew his contract. But I'm filled with nothing but gratitude for every opportunity, experiences, lessons, and incredible talent I've had the chance to work with. I'm truly excited to show the world what I can do, what I can really do. Sometimes you got to get off the multiplayer and progress your story mode. I believe I'm the face of the future and the reason your girl stopped texting you back. I like that. This is a brand new beginning. I am becoming the very best version of myself. You have only seen a glimpse of what my true potential, and I'm just scratching the surface. I know that to this point, this can be a dark time or seem to be a dark time, but stars can't shine without the darkness. I like that. That's cool.
The Adonis out. Why would you do a storyline if this guy's really getting his contract expired? Doesn't that seem like insensitive to do something like that?
Of course it is.
Why? Yo, Matt fully agrees with you.
Well, Matt's a smart guy, but you don't have to be smart to pick up on the fact that Triple H is an idiot.
Yeah, Ace said his contract was up as well. Yep. I think it's a work giving them, this is from Miracle, I think it's work giving them both a chance to show what they can do in ring, especially Scarlett. She never got a chance to do anything in ring. Yeah, no idea why they never did that. Maybe there's a reason for it. I don't know. And last thing I guess I want to talk about, Sean, here is we'll get into some quick news stuff, but R-Truth cut off all his hair, Sean. He left, came back. He did a lot of stuff. Why are we sitting here now not seeing R-Truth, and then you turned him back with John Cena, someone else you just turned on you missed the SmackDown? He's the babyface again. What are we doing, like, with character development in this company? Like, in total, what is Triple H doing with some of these people? He has them there, and then they just become babyfaces, and that's it. And people accept this. Why is there not as much criticism for this?
I want to really let something sink in here. Aside from the fact that the John Cena heel turn for no apparent reason makes absolutely no sense, I want you to understand, chat, Conrad Cushman, the symbolism in what we saw last week on SmackDown. Putting aside the fact that he fumbled a good storyline. I see you, Ace. Putting aside the fact that there was an opportunity for R-Truth to have a third run with the company or whatever you want to call it, to actually be somebody significant in the company for the first time, probably since Survivor Series 2011. What exactly are we trying to say when we say, and I want you to think about this very, very seriously. My name is Ron Killens, and because John Cena is back to being a babyface, now I'm back to being a babyface.
And I think Truth was a face, but it's just the whole, he's back to R-Truth.
He's back to, what I'm saying is, his identity, according to that promo, I'm going somewhere with this, Conrad. His identity, according to this promo, is based on the movements and mannerisms of John Cena. Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down here? Is anybody wrapping their head around what I'm trying to say?
No, I hear what you're trying to say.
Because if I go there, we will get canceled. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Ron Killens, once again, is R-Truth because John Cena decided to go back to being the original John Cena. So John Cena's mannerisms, John Cena's decision-making is the reason that R-Truth has decided to change his entire personality. What exactly does that mean, Conrad? And I say that rhetorically because I know you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I don't know. I'm not happy with what they did with Ron Killings. You threw all that away for what? Essentially, I don't know at this point why they did it and why they made that move. Clown said with all the work, shoot storylines, the face heel turns, I'm waiting to see Vince Russo's name pop up at the end of the credits now. He's going to join the credit boys. Credit. So Ron Killings is going to be, yeah, he's back. He's acting like his childhood hero. I hear you, Sean. I know what you're trying to say, Hubs. They know. They know. We got a smart audience here. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed how they treated Cena's turn, too. Like, it's just not good. It's not. You can't just come out there and be like, forget the last 6 months of what I've been doing. We're good again. Hits the ropes, shoulder tackle. Hits the rope, shoulder tackle. Throw the punch, drop him down. You can't see me. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. By the way, speaking of John Cena, he has the match for Clash in Paris. It's against Logan Paul. Sean, the excitement on your face for this one, my friend.
Are we really going to waste one of the last 12 appearances this guy has on Logan Paul?
Yeah, sounds like it. And we're not going to see him either until the SmackDown on the 22nd. You got Ireland, France, Paris, France, Chicago, Springfield, Massachusetts, Perth, Australia, San Diego, and then he's got a retirement match in December.
How are they even going to build for the Survivor Series if he's not on TV?
We got one last partner to announce. John Cena. Yay.
Logan Paul. What a disgrace.
Yeah, and they haven't even got to Minute Maid Man, who they built up something with. So one of those matches has to be against him.
Well, I'm thinking either it has to be either Perth or San Diego.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Austin Theory. This is from Russell Purist, from Mike Johnson of PW Insider. WWE sources have confirmed Austin Theory has been removed from the company's active roster internally. There have been references to Theory being injured on WWE programming, but the nature of the issue is not currently known. Grayson Waller's running around with the New Day. We don't have Austin Theory around anymore.
What have they done to the New Day?
Big G. Yeah. And we had mentioned the 2 WrestleManias per year, but I thought it'd be worthy of reminding people.
It's just crazy, man. Like WWE's turning into nothing more than a circus. Nothing more than a complete circus. I mean, you might as well have elephants flying out of people's butts.
It's Doink.
Yep.
I'm going in here. Ron Killers is a great serious character in TNA, but folks, mortgages are expensive, and R-Truth is cashing checks. Same for AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Truth is swerving Cena. Truth is a psycho, and he goes and attacks him at Paris to help Logan Paul because he's driving, It was a moment of happiness, but wait and watch.
That sounds like a good idea, but you know what that means.
Even then, though.
Even then, it's kind of like, meh.
You've ruined the spark that you had. The fact that December doesn't have a date, I have a bad feeling they might counter World's End with Cena's last match. I think the Saturday night's main event's going to be there, and that's what we use. Have not watched WWE for a while. I'm not shocked to see R-Truth revert backwards in character. I was hoping for progression, but I was skeptical. Yep.
Had every reason to be skeptical, T-Ver.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know it means that. I don't think it means that he's released. I don't know what they're doing with Austin Theory here. Maybe they think they're rehabbing him or something. I don't know. But like I said, it hasn't gone well for Grayson Waller. Let's switch over to the other sides of things here for the world of wrestling. All Elite Wrestling, Sean. I want to bring a topic point up with AEW real quick with you. Trajectory for All Elite Wrestling. I know we just had to talk about video games and all that other stuff.
Well, the video game trajectory is downward. But all jokes aside, the wrestling product is on the upswing.
By the way, there's a rumor that there's a new company that they could be talking to. I don't know if it's inked or anything, but we could be having a new one. The problem is there's limited resources in that too. I could go on a rant, but I won't about video games.
Thank you. Just let it go, Conrad.
I'm not, because I want different games. I'm tired of these games that we get. It's one game, same game. Tired of it. Need more games. Please support all these other games.
I bought the game, Conrad.
That's all right. I better see your name right there for UPW in the wrestling code as well. I'm right there.
AEW's product is getting better week by week. I'm very impressed with the progression of the storylines, progression of the in-ring action. In-ring action really was no problem. I'm starting to like the Young Bucks again with this humble character they've been doing. It's kind of good. It's kind of good, man. So, honestly, I mean, between the Bucks and Swerve, and obviously Will Ospreay is getting himself together because he's injured, but hopefully be back by Forbidden Door. Like, the product has never been – the Hangman's doing tremendous work. The product is good. The product is really, really good.
Here's the thing. Their attendance numbers haven't gone up, but they're also doing Forbidden Door, which their pay-per-view gate is like the third highest non-WWE pay-per-view gate ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but isn't that weird? The pay-per-views are like, yeah, everybody's hyped for those, but then they're not hyped for the weekly shows.
Well, the weekly shows are not that great. The weekly shows are good. They're not that great. As a matter of fact, you know what I would say? This is kind of an interesting thing to say. It just came to me. I think WWE's weekly show is better, and I think AEW's pay-per-views are better.
Ace, I didn't see this before, but my answer is no to that about Triple H stepping down from the creative team or out of WWE for good. Unless there's some scandal or they force him out, no. Any thoughts on that from you?
It's never going to happen because he's a jerk and he wants to be a jerk forever.
Let me see here. AEW has been on the upswing of TV. Matt, we agree. I said that once they started that C2 last year, they kind of got things back in order. I think that gave them the pause to say, like, we're going to put out some good wrestling in December and November, and then we're going to figure this out until we get to World's End.
I think WWE has more entertainment value on the weekly side, but I think AEW is head and shoulders above WWE on the pay-per-view side.
Yeah, AEW's on fire since Revolution. Here's the thing. AEW has to serve us as fans. Why? Because they need people to buy tickets. They need pay-per-views to sell. So you're listening to the fans. WWE doesn't owe us anything. You're part of the show at this point, Sean. You're just part of the show. What a revolutionary idea.
What you just said was actually the point of, what you just said, exactly.
It's the truth, though. WWE gets their money from Netflix. They don't care. AEW's got money from WBD, but it's not the end-all, be-all. Tony Khan still talks about the fans all the time. The fans. What do the fans want? It's about the people. And I think that's what it is. Jesse said the weekly shows are meh. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I mean, listen, I promise you this. I ain't watching NXT and SmackDown. Like, I'm not sitting there doing that either. At least not all the way through. I wouldn't want to, and I've been saying that for a minute. Like, I saw Sami Zayn was on the show, and I was like, how is he there? Why is he there? Why do we care about drafts? Boo that draft when they announce it. I better hear it. I want to see cups, all that. NWO style boos. All that. Scott Hall, beer, right to the head. Done. Too sweet, me brother.
Big bro.
Yeah. Hubs, the weekly shows are easier to watch than Raw and SmackDown, but that's my taste. I'm with you, Delay Grats. I prefer that.
I hear you. I mean, we can agree to disagree on the weekly show, but there's no question AEW pay-per-views are way better than WWE.
I don't know if most would feel that way. I mean, like I said, to me, they're doing two different things. WWE, here's a surprise person. He's here. Yay. Like, everyone popped for that Lesnar return. I instantly was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Like, bad move. It depends. WWE are going to overcharge as long as people buy the tickets.
Yep.
100%. AEW pay-per-views are fire. Well, I wouldn't even say that, though. They got their money. When the ticket sales start to slow down, they're going to have to do different things. It's coming. Whether you want to, wrestling is cyclical. All businesses are.
And stop thinking that you're going to get, if you smell, he may never come back.
Once again, would you want to be part of this?
Right.
I wouldn't if I got movies to make. No, I'm not with that stuff. I don't make any decisions.
My music is going to hit. If you smell.
T-Ferg said AEW's improving, still feels like they're missing half their roster due to injury. Could be.
Facts.
Grandma swinging at Triple H when he announces a draft. Yo, for real. Mm-hmm. Jesse wants to clarify. He said, no, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying wrestling as a whole right now just ain't for me. I'm not a fan that just pops in for anything in wrestling. Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah, if you're not feeling it, I've always watched it. Like, to me, I'll tell you everything that's recycled and everything else, but it's all good. AEW pay-per-views are wall-to-wall matches. They are more over the top, even the pre-show. More matches. Yeah. Like I said, for the $50 they charge you, what does Sean come on here and say every single week?
Banger.
It was worth the $50.
That's right.
They may overstuff you with matches. Sean can get up and go make a sandwich during that time. But guess what? I got my $50 worth. If you give me 5 matches, there better not be a bad match.
All in was a 24-hour pay-per-view, and it was awesome.
It was like 12.
That pay-per-view was on for like 3 days, and I had a blast. It was fantastic.
It's Saturday at 2, and it's Kyle Fletcher.
That's right. I'm telling you, that was freaking awesome, man. That's the best pay-per-view of the year in my book.
Currently, I would argue that one or Double or Nothing. Mm-hmm. And Revolution was pretty good, too. I know
it was. It was.
Speaking of Kyle Fletcher, he is re-signed, according to Fightful Select's Sean Ross Sapp. Good news to hear that. I think it happened in the springtime, they said, but he got a pretty big money increase. Got to think he came in as part of the Aussie Open. He was in a tag team. He didn't look like how he looks now. He's been taking his vitamins, we'll say. And, they have upped the game, and I think they have a future main event player possibly here with him. Just got to treat him right.
Kyle Fletcher is fantastic. I mean, treated right and brought along correctly, he is a main event coming up.
How about the next signing, Sean? I'll let you get this one.
Next signing, we have the Gates of Agony being brought in, obviously from, I guess you could say
Ring of Honor, technically.
Ring of Honor expertise. They're coming in to become a new tag team in AEW. I like it. I think this is a situation where they can flourish. One thing AEW is going to do is give you an opportunity. They're going to give you an opportunity, and they're going to give you an opportunity on TV.
Ricochet. They're with Ricochet right now. I know that maybe Ricochet's fallen a little bit since me and you talked. I was a little more high on him than you.
You can't fall when you're already down low.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You think he's that low still, too?
I told you he was trash, bro. He's better, but he's trash. He has no charisma.
But think about this. They put the Gates of Agony so that he can elevate them.
Okay, again, I don't want to, because we know, look, we can agree, we know we disagree on this.
I 100%.
I think Ricochet is garbage.
Fell from the bottom and stubbed his toe. Yo, chill.
Essentially, my question is, do you hurt yourself when you fall off a curb?
I will respectfully disagree. Shout out to all the ball kings out here. A says, "Where's GYV? They are on Ring of Honor usually, but they do pop up on a collision from time to time." And I would love to see Ring of Honor get more of a diverse roster and a better week-to-week product. But like I said, I think they're waiting for that TV deal, but I don't know if it's coming because we just talked about it. Limited options. Mm-hmm. Ricochet needed a faction and Gates of Agony are his new crew. Yeah, I like it. Sometimes, Hubs. I'm digging Kyle Fletcher, except those dangling things on his shades, but he's a superstar in the making, AEW homegrown. I wouldn't say AEW homegrown. He came from New Japan, too. He was around the block. They were a good team.
Homegrown-ish.
Yeah. Kyle Fletcher is great. He really put in the work in and out of the ring. Yeah. We'll say that.
Yeah,
really big.
I get that. I get where you're going.
You know where I'm going, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I know he wrestled. No, I'm just saying. We got to give New Japan the credit. They need all the credit they can get right now. And we're going to talk about them in a few seconds here. But I wanted to add in, Sean, we had some news that broke today about our championships at AEW.
After 6 years of AEW, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for the opportunity. AEW, ROH, wrestling. And, give some more insights to this, brother.
Red Leather made all the championship belts that you saw in AEW. There were some gorgeous belts, but it sounds like they are parting ways. I don't know if it was a financial thing, if it's who owns the designs thing. Could be many things. But I like some of the belts. What are some of your favorite title designs in AEW?
The AEW World Heavyweight title is fantastic.
It's a beauty.
I like the World Tag Team titles. I never liked the TNT title or the TBS title because of the name. I don't like a big TBS or TNT in the middle of a belt. That doesn't make any sense. They should be the World TV Champions, but that's just my opinion. But all the belts are pretty nice. The trio
purist.
And I think, yeah, that's true. And I think the women's title in AEW is the best in the world.
I wish that the women's international and American didn't have like the same, like you see those little circles at the top. Now we're being like really picky about the belts. But yeah, they all look very similar. So I like the look for the women's, and I think maybe that's why they moved from that to this unified championship, which I still hope they change the name of one day. The Ring of Honor Pure Championships, the tag titles were made by him. I like the 6-man Ring of Honor tag titles. I don't know if I like that all the belts in Ring of Honor are silver now. I wish they were a little bit bigger plate-wise, but it's all good, man. And I love the look of the trios titles. It reminds me of like the WCW Television Championship, but that's just me. TNT and TBS titles are a throwback. Yeah, I like the name. It's better than
World TV Champions.
I'm okay with them. They're cool. And I when they came out with TNT, I was like, oh, Dynamite TNT. I was like, I can rock with this.
Oh yeah. Well, what's gonna happen when they move to a different network? Are they gonna be the Fox champions? Are they gonna be the Spike TV champions?
It's a good selling point.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout and new Cooking Network champion.
Listen, think of it like this for me. If you're in that business meeting and then you hear Sean, but I'll name a champion after your network. They will be the Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. You want that? You would be like, all right, that's cool. That is cool. That's pretty cool.
I hear you, but at the end of the day, where does it end? I mean, it's going to be it has to. There has to come a point where, like, you stop being like. Let's move on.
You have to accommodate these people. They're offering you billions.
They're accommodating them like a mother.
You gotta. How much am I getting for this? Whatever.
I hear you.
I agree with McKinney. AEW World Title is the dopest belt in wrestling. Yeah, until it used to be for me the IWGP version 4 of the title, the one that Okada had, and then once that went away, AEW was number 1 for me. MJB in the place to be. What up, fellas? I got bombarded by ads on the way in. My apologies, sir. Got to pay the bills. Sean's expensive to keep around here.
That's funny.
New home and garden champion.
That's right, guy will gamble. That's it.
WWE will soon be running ad space on Nia Jax's gear.
Wow,
title's not that bad.
Why Nia Jax? Why Nia Jax? Why? No, I need answers. Delayed Gratz is a savage. Delayed Gratz is a savage. But shout out to Guy Will Gamble, a new home and garden, and new Home Depot champion. Like, when does it stop?
Hold on. We only support Lowe's around here.
Oh, and new Dunkin' Donuts Intercontinental Champion.
Because they're in space. Let's leave it at that.
And the new Target Champion.
Yo, chill.
Chat, give it to me. Chat, give it to me. It's time. We found another one. This is just like Deborah. Let's start going. The new Nick at Night. I see you, clown. The new Nick at Night Champion.
Nick at Night. I have not heard that in a minute.
And the new MTV Champion.
MTV don't even show music videos anymore. I want to hear nothing about that channel.
And the new Costco champ. See, the chat gets it. Oh, man, Delayed Grass, the new Adult Swim Champion. Oh, my. Turn up. Yo, Delayed Grass is in the mood today. Oh, my. Doug, the new Walmart champion. You know, Conrad, do I have to always be the one to – let's dive into this thing. Look at our chat. The new Comedy Central Champion. Let's dive into this thing.
We're here. I'm letting you go.
The new Sports Center Champion. The new Dial 98123 champ, the new Spice TV champ, the new Destination America champion. Yo, our chat is absolutely phenomenal. The best chat in the world. And the new Mobile Gas Station Champion. The point is, yo, the chat is going in, right? Chat is going in. The point is, naming a title after a network is stupid. It's stupid. AEW's doing a lot of things right, but you put yourself in a bad spot. What happens if they leave the Turner networks? You have to change the title.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Have we not learned from the Continental? We are going to have a new television champion, Sean, and they are going to combine with the TNT. Bam! The history is one now.
McKinney said the new Weber Gas Grill champion.
Listen, I put McCormick spices. I was on that grill all weekend, man.
Let's go. All right, man. Let's go. The chat, our chat is phenomenal, by the way.
Hold on, what did he say? Give us 12 seconds and we'll prove why any dumb idea is indeed a dumb idea.
Bro, listen, this chat, I throw stuff out there. I'm going to take all the credit for this one because Conrad doesn't. Conrad's the straight man and I'm the funny man. But at the end of the day, a championship, this wonderful chat, Conrad, is proving my point.
No. Well, I'm gonna defect off of this because this isn't just about wrestling fans. Okay. This is about executives in a room. Hi, I'm Bill. I don't watch wrestling. What value are we getting for this? And then you're like, Bill, I will name your network logo is going to be on a champion that's going to be shown on TV. They will carry this around on the independents. Your network will be represented. Oh, that's really cool. Like, you get what I'm saying? Bill don't watch wrestling. He don't know, but he's like, okay, our logo's on it. That's pretty cool. Like, it's a peace offering. It's something that will help enhance your relationship with these guys. You need that.
I hear you, brother.
We got it just in. I hope this isn't something bad. Who put VH1 chat? What is going on here?
The chat is going in right now. I love you guys, man. The chat is going in. Oh my. Wow.
Don't joke. That might end up being a championship. The Discovery Channel.
The new T-Ferg says the new chat's GPT champion. Sir Quill's the new public access champion. I love it.
Not with the fools running around on that network. Let's get to some New Japan. They need some love, man. Here are the results of the A block for New Japan.
This just in. New Japan's new belt. The new sushi champion. Let's move on. What? Oh, don't you give me that look. Don't you give me that look.
We are talking about a prestigious tournament.
Fine, let's move on.
We had some pretty good matchups here. This yo, chill. This is round robin tournament, Sean.
Yeah.
See, if you played a little more WCW versus the world, you would learn about these things because they made you play through this, and it was hard times going up against William Regal and
hard times, babies.
But yeah, this shows the dubs. You get your point score at the end. Here's the situation laid out for us. At number one, if you can see my face right now, Evil. who beat Tanahashi.
Well, we know that he's not going to win because evil never prevails.
In New Japan, there's that 10%.
Right.
He won the world title once, which I don't know why. David Finlay, and by the way, evil not popular here, but in Japan it works. Obviously, David Finlay representing Bullet Club War Dogs. I don't even know if they're called Bullet Club anymore, but they're the War Dogs. David Finlay, Finlay's son, if you didn't know, and Yota Tsuji, one of the Three Musketeers. They say
what?
Yota Tsuji.
Okay.
Pretty dope. You gotta check him out. He comes out with the little hat, looking like Carmen Sandiego and the Undertaker. And curves.
Well, maybe according to Quills, he'll be the new PBS champion. the new Reading Rainbow champion.
Evil will advance to the semifinals. David Finlay will face the third place B block finisher, and Yota Tsuji will face the second place B block finisher. So we will know in a few days. We got to cut this out.
At least he said the new Rivera Steakhouse champion. Yo, sometimes, Karrion, I know you think to yourself, Sean, you got this whole crap started. You make me sick. I know I get on your nerves, Conrad Cushman, but it's part of my charm.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
We want to send well wishes. This is a serious one here.
Yes.
Jonathan Gresham. He revealed on social media that he recently had 2 strokes and would be taking 2 to 4 weeks off. And Fightful said that
2 to 4 weeks. Lord have mercy. Take longer.
Yeah. I hope he gets well, man. There's some disturbing, like, I saw a photo where I was like, ooh, prayers up to that, brother. So hopefully he gets well and he is all clear for everything. Yeah, I feel so sad for John, too. Like, definitely a big name on the indie scene. And,
we don't joke about stuff like that. I'm being dead serious when I say 2 to 4 weeks is nuts. Take more time, man. Take more time. Get healthy. Get right, bro.
Yeah. Prayers up to Jonathan Gresham. Let's talk about events coming up soon, and then we can get into Raw, and then we'll get out of here. We got Triple Mania. It was announced that we are going to have the AAA Mega Championship on the line in a 4-way Saturday, August 14th. So this upcoming Saturday, we got Vikingo taking on El Grande Americano or Britannica. I don't know who he's facing this week. One of them 4 clowns. Dominic Mysterio and Dragon Lee. A lot of people are calling for them to give the belt to Dominic. I don't know if they do that, though. I think you're going to keep it on Vikingo here. But
I think Dominic's going to be a double champion.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it gives Vikingo something to fight for in the future and gets a rematch, and we can show off why he's great. We have some more matchups announced. They're going to be all over the place. I believe there was a tag title match announced. But check it out, man. Saturday, it's going to be on YouTube if you want. It's also sponsored by Cricket. Shout out to the E for that. And I believe
the Cricket Championship on the line.
You laugh. The Speed title just got retired. Don't be surprised. Might show up. Conan's going to be going into the AAA Hall of Fame. I didn't know they had one, but Rey Mysterio will be inducting him in. So Lucha Libre, baby.
I didn't know they had one.
I think it's for AAA. Maybe it's the Lucha Libre Hall of Fame. If so, good for Conan. Like, I know he did a lot of work, and I do dog on Conan a lot for his crappy takes, but okay, good on you, Conan. And I know he got Ray into the business and all that. If you don't know, now you know. Forbidden Door coming up Sunday, August 24th. Sean, you excited about this one?
Of course.
Waiting to see some more matches. Some people are like, there's not enough Forbidden Door matches on this one yet.
Well, the Forbidden Door aspect's a little died down now at this point. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I said? Tell me if you like this.
Now it's just a door.
What if AEW hosts it one year, then the next year you have CMLL host it, and then you have New Japan host it, and then you just keep flipping it around between the 3 instead of it.
I don't know about CMLL, but I think the New Japan idea is a good idea.
Why not CMLL?
Because CMLL is not on their level.
That's wrestling company?
I'm familiar with the product, Conrad. Don't you disrespect me because I give my opinion?
No, I just want to know why you don't think.
Don't you crap all over what I said. What I said.
Listen, their attendance is hotter than AEW's right now.
So what?
I
said what I said. Tokyo Dome and the O2. Call it a day.
We shall see. But I think I do like them all working together for it. Maybe it's because you get so many matches throughout the year that it doesn't feel as special now. Maybe they need to pull back on the idea. I love the name, though. The concept looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, I saw ZSJ may be facing they're having a 4-way to see who he faces. A lot of people think it's going to be Nigel McGuinness. That's a great idea based on the Arena Mexico show. I agree, my friend. Let me see. I'm definitely watching that Natalia match. Hey, yeah. There's, like I said, I want to see Psycho Clown challenge for the tag titles again too. That should be fun. AEW's got a bunch of shows coming up here. We got Death Before Dishonor, All Out in Toronto, Wrestle Dream in St. Louis. You got Full Gear happening in New Jersey, and Chicago's got World's End, and we just got Final Battle announced here at GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. So we're going to end the year right for Ring of Honor as well. Got a Final Battle show. Oh, and don't forget, Sean, TNA Bound for Glory, October 12th, Lowell, Massachusetts. It's going down.
See if they screw up another finish like they did the last one.
I don't really think you got time for that. And tonight, we got Monday Night Raw on Netflix. It's about to be happening in a few minutes here. We have some matches announced. The show's kicking off with our good friend CM Punk.
Look at my eyes. What do you see? I'm done.
I was going to make it. I was one of us to make it up, but it wasn't time. Becky Lynch taking on Maxine Dupree.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I don't think Maxine stands a chance, and then Natalia's getting her match next week. And then we also have Sami Zayn versus Rusev because of the fight that went down.
Oh!
Sammy, we need you to do it again, please. Help someone do another match. This brother got to be mad. If you're Sami Zayn, you got to be mad.
Please.
And you mean please? Please stop asking me to do this. Is about
Facts.
I see Karrion Kross. Someone said, "Remember, Kross was released. We still have Maxine." Yo, chill. Kross was not released. His contract expired, and this match has been canceled. Naomi versus Io. I saw a lot of people yelling for Naomi to be stripped of her title already. I'm like, take it easy.
I don't. You gotta tell me what happened. I don't even know what's going on right now.
They just said she's not medically cleared, so this match is not happening.
So that was probably the main event of the night too.
Probably. But Sean, I thought we paced ourselves very well today. We gotta do a Barry Horowitz one time for ourselves here. Oh, you really did. I don't know if my arm can bend that way. Yeah,
I could. My girl says for a big guy, I'm pretty flexible. Oh, shut up. You know something? You are just what is wrong with you, man? You're a married man. Enjoy your life. So my woman thinks I'm flexible. Is that a problem, Conrad Cushman? Is it a problem that my woman thinks I'm a flexible person?
I have no issues with what is being said.
Oh, my God.
This is not Clash After Dark. Save that special for another time.
You're the one taking it there. She said I'm flexible. Did I say it had anything to do with extracurricular activity? Or did I just say my woman says that I'm flexible? Maybe I'm good at calisthenics, Conrad.
Well, Gumby, take us out because I'm not flexible, so I don't have anything to say in this conversation. So take us out of here.
What a great show tonight, man. Big up to my friend Conrad Cushman for another great episode, man. Chat, without you guys, we couldn't do it. We thank God and respect each and every one of you for all your contributions to the show. Definitely appreciate you guys, man. Having fun, but also talking about some real-life issues in the world of professional wrestling, man. There will be a very special Hubbanomics coming up on Thursday evening. Make sure you look out for that. We're going to be talking about the Roman Reigns effect. What do you mean by the Roman Reigns effect? I'm talking about the fact that Roman Reigns, when is Roman Reigns going to lose the title? Oh, my God, Roman Reigns has been champion forever. Well, he's not champion no more, and I think it's to the company's detriment. But I'm sure somebody will disagree. And if you do want to disagree or agree, meet me on Hubbanomics on Thursday night. I'm going to be talking about it. Conrad, of course, this Wednesday night will be with Derek, my guy Derek, live every Wednesday right after AEW as they bring you the best AEW review in the game on everything pro wrestling. Since I've mentioned Tuesdays, I might as well mention big shout out to James And oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank right now. Big shout out to help me out,
Jesse.
James and Jesse, for their show every week, Pro Wrestling Shoots. They bring you the very best in professional wrestling as it relates to video games. So we got a lot of stuff going on with them, a lot of stuff going on with us, and there's a lot of stuff going on with y'all. So until the next time, which is going to be next Tuesday, even though I'm off camera right now because I got kicked off the show. But it's okay. It's okay, Conrad. Just leave me off the air. It's okay because they can still hear my voice and they can hear what I have to say, which is God bless, be encouraged, and evil never prevails. Until next time, you already know my news. We out. Oh, God forbid.